Welcome back. Let's get a winner. 32. Don't you love that?
Good morning, all you wonderful roulette players. Welcome back to the channel. So today, it's Sunday, and I'm going to do something a little different today. Because today, we're going to do the practice session like I always do before I go play. Typically, at least, anyway. Especially if it's a new strategy. But today, I'm going to play the 3 strategies that I'm going to use in the casino today. Then I'm going to go straight to the casino because today I've been allowed to film inside. So no longer do I have to worry about hiding the camera, doing it behind the scenes, if you like, and worrying if I'm going to get tapped on the shoulder. So that's kind of a cool deal for me personally. So I'm going to be able to show you the wheel as it's turning, and then where the number, it's just going to be a little bit different because it's going to be a lot easier to film without trying to always thinking about who's behind me, what's coming as far as security. So that's kind of a big deal for me. So I'm going to be doing my top 3 that I'm going to be using to make $150 at the Warhorse Casino. Now, there's no guarantees in life. You know that as well as I do. I'm using a $600 bankroll because it will cover each and every one of these strategies. And so I'm just going to play it out exactly what I plan to do and then go to the casino, and I'm allowed to film as long as I'm not filming on the felt itself with other players or showing the faces of the employees. I am golden. So with that said, that's my goal today. Plus I need Dallas to win, just on a side note, because my Huskers lost yesterday, so that didn't work out so well. Gambling on football can sometimes be a real struggle. Okay, with that said, here's $600. I got, let's have a look here. Sorry, I got $500 here. Because all I need is $500 for my go-to strategy, and I only need $500 for the one-hit wonder. I'm going to be doing 3 sessions, if you like, because it's going to be 3 different strategies. But on the last one, on the Dancing Dozens, I do need $600. Okay, so to begin with, I've just got 4 500. Let's get going and make some money today, because this is exactly what I'm going to be doing in the casino, and you'll get to see every step. So I've got nickels on the corners and 3 nickels on that 3rd street, so that I've got everything covered. Let's get going. What am I trying to avoid? I'm trying to avoid the greens. 1 and 2, 34, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 numbers. I got 6 numbers I'm trying to stay away from. And we're going to win a nickel, 1 unit if we win here. Okay? 23. Good number. All right. So we lose all these, but we win 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We pick up 1 nickel. Goes in the tray. Beautiful. If we lose, we double up. You have to double up on this one. That's just the way it is. Can get a little pricey, and occasionally I have gone through those steps. And if you've played this one, you know exactly what I mean. It's an amazing coverage. You've got excellent coverage. You're covering 32 numbers out of 38. But occasionally, it can get expensive, so you got to be careful. So I don't use it all the time, but I definitely use it regularly. 15. We got it on 30 on the 3rd street. Let's have a look. These are all losses, but we win 2 to 1. We're going to win another nickel. $10. What's my goal? Is to win $50. So let's keep going. 30 is the call. And it would be nice if I could do it in record time, but a lot of times you have struggles. You're going to have some losses. And so you're going to have to sit and get over those before you can actually achieve your goal. But sometimes it can go so sweet with just hitting good positive numbers. 2. There it is. We got it, right? There you go. We just lost 35. That's just the way it goes. We double up. And then we need 6, which is 30 bucks right there. Now we need to win twice. Need to win twice so that we can get back on track. Number 2. That one was a loser. So really, that has not played out about as average as normal. Normally you get 4 or 5 wins in a row, and then 6th, 7th, or 8th spin, you get the loss. That's just the way it goes. At least that has been for me. So this time we're going to win 10 bucks. Okay? We're going to win $10 because we're going to lose everything else, but we're going to walk away with $10 because at the base level we won 1 unit. This time we win 2 units. So that goes back in the tray because we got to make ourselves whole first. Got to win twice, guys, before we can even consider coming down. Number 32. And I use my profit as well as far as being in session profit. 31. Nice. Again, it's going to be another 2 unit. Beautiful. Now, with another $10, I'm still down because even though this technically comes over here, I'm still down 10 bucks. Okay, so I need to go one more time, and that's all right. Again, because of the coverage, I'm never too worried. Yes, you will have the occasional loss, but you'll get there. So let's get one more win. 31 back to back. Nice. We love that. We love a repeater. Well, as long as it's a good solid number. So it's another $10 winner. Great. So at this point, you could come down to base, or you could get your profit back. It's up to you, really, how you want to do it. Me personally, with the coverage I've got, I would do it one more time. Let's go ahead and do it again. Once I get the ball in my hand. Okay, let's do it again. And then I'm going to put that money over into the profit and keep moving forward. Because I'm trying to hit all 3 here in a reasonable amount of time for you. So let's try and hit one more and then go back to base. 16. Love it. 16's a winner. As you know, these are all losses, but we're going to get paid 8 to 1. So it's going to be 80 bucks. 50, 60, 70, and as you know, another $10. All right, with that said, I'm going straight back to base because I don't need to gamble more than I need to. This all comes over here, and let's keep going. It's a bit of a grind sometimes, but you get there, okay? With this sort of coverage, every 10 spins, you're probably going to lose at least 1. You're going to get one of those 6 numbers that you're trying to avoid. 16, okay. Let's keep going. What are you going to give us? Give me something positive. 34. Look at that. Every now and again, you just get those bad numbers. So we lose 35. Just like so. And then you're going to come back, and again, we're probably going to have to hit 3 or possibly 4 times so we can get all the way back to being healthy and put profit in the tray. Because again, I'm trying to get this done in a record amount of time. 34, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've had 2 bad numbers in 8 spins. That's not good. That's not the average. 25. So this time we're going to win 2 units, put it in the tray, and we're going to go again. I'm going to alternate the wheel a little bit. Because as you've seen before, at the second level, every time you win 2 units, which is in this case 10 bucks. $32, love that one. Okay, so another 2 units. Okay, let's do that again. And again, you could always get a series of bad numbers, but that's why you got the $600 bankroll. At the moment, we're just operating with the first 100. 34. Wow, that 34 has just plagued us. Another bad number. Okay, that is done. All right, so now we have to step up our game. Okay, now what I do is I go to $30 on each, just like so. Take some more red. 1, 2, and 3, because this is always going to be 3 units of the same. Okay, and every time we win, we're going to win 30 bucks. Okay, 34. That sucked, but it happens. And I don't want to show you something that's not going to happen. I want to show you something that's reality. Okay, now it's time to start making a few wins. Every time we win 30 bucks. Let's see what we can do. Maybe a green will come up and show us that we can be beat. 33. No, this time around we're going to win 30 bucks and be happy to accept it. But as you know, we've got to go again. See if I can win that 30 bucks back. We've just been really unlucky so far with how many spins we've had and how many losses we've had when you consider we're covering 32 numbers. 32. 29, which is going to be a $30 winner. Let's keep going. I'm going to play this out until we get into session profit, because eventually you're going to get a good streak with this sort of coverage, and you want to make the most of it. It certainly hasn't been easy for us. 29. Wow, 22. Nice. That was a little bit more fortunate. 10, 20, and 30. I'm going to do one more. One more at the same level, and we should be back on track. Definitely been a struggle though. But this is exactly what I'm going to do at the casino, guys, so just so you know. You've got to be willing to risk it sometimes. 10, 20, and 30. Another $30 goes in the tray. And at this point, I'm coming down. Assess where I'm at, because I know I'm still up. We're in profit at the moment. There's my 400 there. There's my 500. So we've got another $20. So we're actually up $30 right now. Nice. Okay, let's get to it, because I've got to get past. I got to get past the first step here, so we can get on to the next one. Definitely a bit of a struggle though, right guys? I mean, it wasn't easy. But you look at it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 15 spins, and 3 of them have been negative. It's crazy. We were just really unlucky with that first 15 spins. That one's a good one. 5. It's going to be a $5 winner, right? Because we're at level 1. We're going to pick up 5 bucks, 1 unit, win 8, lose 7. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Going to alternate it a little bit. Wow, I'm already 14 minutes in. Gosh, it's yeah, it's taking longer than I thought. But sometimes it's just the way the roulette does it. It's not going to give it to you on a silver platter. You're going to have to earn it every single time, or at least plan on it. Sometimes it does come to you easy, but not very often, guys. Most times you have to earn it. So another nickel, put it in the tray. We're getting there. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we need 2 more to make 50 bucks. And then we can go to our one-hit wonder, which thankfully will only take a couple of spins most times. Yeah, sometimes my go-to strategy can be a grinder. So number 7 is going to be another $5 winner. Great, we love that. And let's go for the final one. 7. That was nice. So we should be up 45 bucks. This should give us our final winner. And we had to go to level 3 on this one. 23, love it. Another nickel, beautiful. This all comes down, makes my $500 bankroll. And that's our first sessions in the book, 50 bucks. Next strategy is going to be the one-hit wonder that I'm going to do. And you've seen me do this one if you've seen my channel at all. I love this strategy. I'm not suggesting that you sit there and do this all day, but when you've got this sort of coverage, I'm only trying to avoid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got incredible odds, guys, but it doesn't mean it's a guarantee. But you've got incredible odds to win. I'm only trying to win 2 hits here. With this much coverage, you've got a damn good chance to win 2 in a row. And hopefully we can get there. 2, nice. That was a little closer than I'd like to be, but it's a $25 winner. We lose 10, that's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10, but we win 1 extra 1 because it gets paid 11 to 1. We're up 25 bucks. I'm going straight back and doing exactly the same thing for hopefully another $25 winner. Yes, it's a lot faster, but you've got to be a little careful with this one because eventually you will get hit and you're going to lose 275 bucks. That's a lot of risk. But this time we're only playing 2 times. We're only playing it twice. 15, and so most times you're going to get that winner. So with that, we're going to win another $25. Beautiful. Step 2 or strategy number 2 in the history books. We've just won 50 bucks. That all comes over here. That's my $500 bankroll. I'm going to give that back, guys, to the house. Just like so. Because prior to this, I came over here expecting to do this, and I've got my $597 bankroll because the Dancing Dozens requires 4 steps. Okay, first step is this: $1 between the greens, and I go with, that's number 15. Let's have a look here. I'm going with the coldest and the current dozen. Coldest and current dozen. So there's the current, and the coldest one would be the 3rd because number 7 came. So current and coldest. Let's get going. Alternate the wheel and let's make a quick, I should never say quick because it always takes a little bit longer than you expect. I'm at 18, nearly 19 minutes right now. We are already up $100, but we got 1 more session to go. 32, beautiful. It's a good hit, right? We're gonna win $4 here, guys. $4. $4. Because you've got the dollar out here. You would normally make, this would come over here, right? But that's why we only make $4, because we've got the dollar on the greens, hedging the greens. So cover the current, and the coldest is going to be right there. Yep. 32. Current, previous, coldest. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and spin her again. We just made $4. It's going to take a few wins it's going to take us what, 12 to 13, yeah, 13 wins to achieve our goal here. It's a slow process, but you've still got 3 more steps if things get ugly. Again, we're going to win another $4, right? Loser, winner, number 5. We're going to win another $4. I'm speeding things up a little bit, guys. I'm not moving the money back in. I'm just putting it right where it is and just paying it, because everybody knows at level 1 you're going to get paid $4, right? Loser, winner, loser, and we get paid $5, but of course we lost that one off the green. So $4 is what we come away with. Okay, I won't have to do that again, I'm sure. So with that, we've got 5, which is the current. 32 was the previous, so I'm going straight to the second to the coldest dozen, which is the second dozen. Let's get going. I won't explain it again, guys. I'll just pay out the $4. If we ever get to level 2 or step 2, I'll explain that. Same with the others. But a lot of times I'm in this range. Worst case, I haven't been to the step 4 very often. I have been there, and I have lost, but not very often. 15, great. Another $4 winner. Beautiful. We'll take it and put it there. This is the current, and let's have a look here. 15 is current. 5 was previous. There you go. All right. Just want to make sure I get the coldest and also the current. Awesome. 15. And that's why it's important to have the history listed right there. Hopefully everybody can see that. Yep, looks like you can. Excellent. Where are we on we're at 22 minutes. Wow. I'm hoping the live version that I'm going to be doing in probably about another hour won't take as long. 18, great. It's another $4 net winner. Okay, current, and 32 is still the same. Yep, still the same number. So we stay right where we are. Because the third dozen is still the coldest at this point. We are close to our goal, guys. It'd be nice if we can do this within 25 minutes, make $150 with 3 different strategies, which is exactly what I plan to do, and it's what I normally do. I normally go to the casino with 3 strategies in my back pocket, ready to play, because not all the time do they all win, right? Sometimes you got to be ready to switch gears. It's another center dozen, another $4 winner, and nothing changes, okay, because of that reason. That one's still the most current, and third dozen is still the coldest. 23. A lot of times winning at roulette, guys, can be a little, I'm not going to say boring, but it can be a little, what am I trying to say? Let's have a look here. 17, yes, okay. 17, another winner, another center dozen, guys. Another center dozen. As you know, that's going to pay us $4. And we are well on our way to making $50 again, staying right where we are. Can be a little mundane, but I don't mind. As long as we're making money, I'm pretty happy. Just clean up a little bit. Let's make another $4. 6. Okay, that's about time. When you think about it, guys, we've been very lucky with moving things around. That's the first time that we've had to go to step 2. That's okay. We just lost $11. This is our second step. Current dozen for $17. Current dozen for $17. And the coldest dozen, which would be the third dozen, and then $2 goes on the greens. Let's get going. Let's see if we can get a back-to-back loss here. A lot of times when you get a loss after many wins, because we had like what 5, 6 spins in a row that won, you do get a back-to-back losses. So just be ready for that too. 6. Wow, that is crazy. Wow, that's why I love going back to back. So with that, it's going to be 17, and we're going to win 10, 11, 12, 13. $4 winner. You keep moving forward, and yes, we come down to base. Current, and there it is. Get that one covered, and then step 2 goes back in the tray. I do like this strategy, guys. I haven't been burned very often. Yes, I have been beaten, but most time, oh, what the heck am I doing? Sorry guys, I forgot about that one. Nearly forgot. First step is 11 bucks. See if we can get 6 again. 19, okay. Starting to get a few losers now, guys. The odds are kicking in, and that's okay. Got to hit the most current. 17 bucks. $17 on the third dozen, because that's the coldest, and $2 on the greens. Let's go again. See if we can get beat at level 2. So far, that hasn't happened. But it does. I've been to level 3 many times. 17, just not yet. So again, we're going to pick up $4, guys, after all the losses. 17 bucks, and one more 17. With that as a loss as well. There's 13, and another $4 makes 17. Right, with that, we come down. That comes over to step 2, most current, and the third dozen is still the coldest. We had a bunch of those center dozen. Oh, yeah, center dozen numbers. All right, let's keep going. 17. Some of these do take a while, guys, no doubt. I get you. It's not every strategy is like the one-hit wonder where you can just bang it out. 30, love that one too. Another $4 winner. Excellent. So now that's the current, and first dozen is going to be the coldest. 30. There it is. Let's keep going. We've only got a couple more spins to do, and then I think we're done. Yeah, we're 50, 50, and this one should put us at $40. So we're doing really well. And we've only ever got to level 2. My go-to strategy was the most difficult, because we went to level 3. So 20, much as I hate to lose on 20, but it happens. And $2 on there, so yeah, 20. Hate to lose it, but it's a loser. So now we got $17 on the first and second, and $2 on the greens. We need to recover our loss and put $4 in our 31. Okay, all right. Look at that, guys. Okay, now we're in recovery mode, right? Because now this is going to be the current. I'm going to put 60 bucks on that, and 60 bucks on the first dozen, and $7 goes on the greens. So let me just make sure. 31. So yep, that is the coldest dozen, and hopefully we can get a little lucky. Level 3. I've been here many times, so I'm not surprised that we haven't been here before. Well, actually, I am surprised that we haven't been here before, but this is our first time at level 3. But most times you capture on level 3. 25. There it is. Okay, so you win 60 there. That's a loser. So we need another 60 bucks. And that should 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's $50. You need another 10 bucks. So you got $4 there. And another 6, so that's 10, so that's 60 bucks. That should all be profit. And we are pretty close, guys, to being right where we need to be. That's level 3. I'm just going to take some more white, just so I've got my 5. There it is. That's level 2. And I need to take 1 nickel back and $1. There you go. There's level 1. Perfect. Sorry, that's not true. That's accurate. Okay. Boom. Yep. 17, 17, and 2. And that's correct. Okay. With that, 25. Love that. One more spin. I think we're done, guys. Current and the coldest is going to be the first dozen, and $1 goes in beside the greens. Okay, let's keep going. I want to be accurate here. I know this is a long video, guys. I'm sure you can skip forward, but just want to show you exactly what I plan to do today, and then show you in the live casino. Number 1. Wow, that was close. So it's another $4. And I'm gonna call it good there, guys. We're gonna move on because I think you know where I'm going with this. So with that, I'm gonna bring down my step 1. There's my original bankroll. Never went to level 4, guys. Very rare does that happen. Level 3, sure. Level 2, yes. Level 1, 100%. Most times you stay right there. Okay, so where are we? That's 50 bucks. Yep, 50 bucks. You can see that that's 50 bucks. And then we're a little short on this one. 20, 40, 46 bucks. So we were 1 spin away from achieving the goal, okay? 1 spin away. So with that said, you know what I'm gonna do. That's the current, because number 1, 25 came last. I'm just gonna do it and finish the video right there, guys, because that would have given us an extra 4 bucks, and we would have had $50 on the 3rd session as well. Again, these are great strategies. I like using them. I'm going to call them my top 3 because right now they're all producing for me. Again, as long as you don't overuse anything, you don't abuse anything, you know, you don't sit there all day doing the same damn thing. Have 3 strategies, have the right bankroll, know what you're going to be doing, go in there and exercise, and you know, make sure that you know what you're doing before you go into the casino. I'm going to do exactly this when I go, and hopefully we get the same results. We'll see, right? And again, it's my first time that I'm allowed to actually film. I don't have to be worrying or looking over my shoulder. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Catch you later. So here we are. We are in the Warhorse, and we're going to be doing 3 strategies, making 50 bucks each. And I'm legal to film, which is awesome, because now I can take pics of the actual wheel itself without trying to hide. My first strategy is going to be the my go-to strategy, which you know I like. Normally I do it at $5 increments, but because I want to get to devious dozens pretty quick, I'm going to go step up the game here. I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to $25 on each, and I'm going to go for 2 spins, making 50 bucks. So as you well know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers that we're trying to avoid, which means we have 32 working solid numbers for us, and we will get paid 25 bucks once all the losses take place. Number 6, great number. So beautiful. We love that, right? So we're up, as you can see, we put in 500, so we're up 25 bucks already. I'm just going to do a rebet because we don't need to go too crazy here. And most times, guys, you're going to get back-to-back wins, purely and simply because you've got so much coverage. So just enjoy the ride. Yes, occasionally you do get, the bad number, but I always just double up and stay there until I'm in session profit. Hopefully, I'm not wishing for that because I would like to move on from here and go straight to my one-hit wonder and hit 50 bucks there as well. And then the third strategy will be the devious dozen. 25. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. So we've made our $50 with the my go-to strategy. Now we're going to go just like so. There we go. And we win $25, right? The only thing we're really trying to avoid is the 34, 35, 36, and the zeros. So again, trying to avoid 5 numbers. Where previous, with my go-to, we were trying to avoid 6 numbers. So even better coverage here. But the goal here is to get a couple of quick hits here so we can get onto our devious dozen. 12. Great hit. Love that. Okay, we made another 25 bucks. As you can see, we're up to 575. We're going to do one more, and then we'll move on to the devious dozen. Hope the glare isn't too bad. I might have to do something about that with future video. But right now, hopefully the audio is good and the filming content is a little better. Because now I'm not so scared to put the camera out there so we can capture most of the action, including the wheel. So let's get another positive number here. And then we can go on to devious dozen. 36, guys. That is very upsetting. That's a frustrating number, right? So now we're in a bit of a fight. So now I've got to go back and go again. Now it's going to be a bit of a chore because now I've got to recoup that 275 bucks. So what I'm going to do is do the 11, 10, 9 strategy to recoup, because occasionally you get some bad numbers. But that one-hit wonder is fantastic until you get burned, right? And now it takes a little while to recoup. So I'm going to do the 11, 10, 9 strategy. That's the first win. So now I'm going to go just as you've seen me do it before. We skip the 30. We go straight there. Just like so. So now we've got 3, 6, 7, 8 numbers to avoid. Because now we're on 10 streets, not 11. And then we'll move to 9 streets. Of course, we're winning more every single time we do this. This time will be a $50 win, opposed to the $25 win from previous. And then we go back to 11. 21, fantastic, nice. Okay, love that. All right, so now we go, as you can imagine, we're gonna miss the 21, right? I missed the 30. Undo, just like so. And then if we win this one, I'm gonna step up my game. Well, I'm gonna go back to the original 11 again and do the same thing again. Come down to 10, come down to 11. That's the thing about the one hit wonder. You can't afford to be asking for 2 or 3 or 4 hit wonders. Got to be playing a strategy. This is one way to get it done. 18, nice. I'll take that. Okay, got to go back to 11 now. And this time we're at 20, so I'm going to double up. We go to 40. So this time we get 40 bucks, and that should put us back to our original 500. Then I've got to kind of start again, which is a bit of a bummer, but no big deal. I want you to see reality rather than just win, 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 win. Because as you well know, it doesn't work like that. Well, not for me, it doesn't. Look at all those reds. Look at all those red numbers. Unbelievable. 5 is a great number. All right. There it is. 5 is a great number. So we're going to do that one again, guys. We'll do that one more time. I wish I could take that 5 down actually and do, because that's what I should have done. But if I did that, I would lose out and I wouldn't have the time to do it. So that's okay. I'll just take $40 less. No big deal. But if a 4, 5, or 6 comes, then you know I made a great decision. But no big deal. We'll hit this one and then we'll move on. But this has been a pretty good recovery so far. A couple more hits and we should be in good shape. 29. Love that one. Love that. Okay. So now we're back up to 30 bucks again. So what do we need? We need one more actually, guys. We need one more to get back to where we were. And then, yeah, one more should put it, well, actually, I'm going to go 10 more. Okay, I missed it. I wanted to put 10 more dollars on it so we won 50 bucks, but no big deal. We'll probably do one more after this to get to 100, because if you remember, my go-to strategy, put $50 in that pocket. So then I was hoping this one was going to put another 50, but I think it's going to put like $40 in our pocket. So we'll see. I'm hoping to be up 100 when we get done here. 18, nice. So we're up 70 bucks. So we're up $20 on this particular strategy right now. So I'm going to go. There we go. Now, I don't want those, but it's okay if it wins. But I decided to go 30 on these 9. And then hopefully that gets us to our $600 total up here, which means that we will be up $50 from this strategy and $50 from my go-to. So 17, yes, I guessed right. All right, so we should be up 600 bucks, guys. Well, actually, we're up 620, so very nice. Little extra. Right. Yeah, I know it was not conventional, but it works. So with that, I'm going to go current dozen and the most recent, the coldest dozen, and of course, we cover the zeros. Coldest dozen, current dozen, and now we're doing the devious dozen. So I'll try and get a better angle on the wheel itself. I like playing these ones, guys. The reason I like these electronics is because I can do full coverage if I want to. They don't restrict us on these. So Spin Tech, and I'm at the Warhorse. I really like this place. These guys are awesome. Have been great to me, and they've made it easy to do business with. That's a good win. That's a $4 win, guys. $4 win. So with that, it's just going to be a rebet because the last one was 17. That's still the coldest dozen. We just won $4 on that one. So right now we're up $24. So not complaining. We're doing okay. Hopefully the angle is a little better on the filming, and hopefully the video. The audio is a little better. I do have some new mics coming, so hoping to make an improvement there as well. They should be here on Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I'll tell you this though, guys. I've got to stop betting football because I placed 3 bets, and all 3 of them are 2 of them I know lost. The other one is still in play, and I tell you, I just have not been good at picking the right ones. That is still the coldest. So we go to 17 now, guys, and $2 on that one. So yeah, I've got to stop betting football, man. I just got to back away. I didn't put much on it, so it's not like I lost a lot of money, but I don't like to lose 3 in a row like that, you know. And it just seems like I can't pick it. And my first thought is to double up and triple up to get all of my losses back. But you know as well as I do, when you gamble, you've got to stay away from those thoughts. Those will get you in trouble every time. So 3, we like 3. 3 gets us all of our losses back. Plus it puts $4 back in our pocket. So now we're up $28. There you go. Look at that. We're on our way. So that's the current dozen, and that is the coldest dozen. So $11 initial bet. So we like 3. Nice. That came up at the right time. Devious Dozen, guys, has been good to me. It really has. I have been burned by it. There's 4 levels. I have been burned, not burned, but I have lost all 4 levels a few times. Can't tell you exactly how many because I've been playing it off and on for the last few weeks, but I had an incredible initial run that really put a lot of money in my pocket. I did really well. 34. Wow. Okay. No worries. And what's the coldest? That is the coldest dozen. But then ever since then, I kind of just backed off a little bit and played it occasionally, and 150 here, 100 there. It's been very productive for me. Now I do get to level 3 a lot. Well, I get a level 3 some, level 2 regularly, but most times I'm doing the winning on the initial come out bet, if you like, at winning $4 every time. Again, just not being too greedy and using my bankroll wisely. That is the key. 27, love it. That's why you always go with the back-to-back dozens. We're up $32 now on this one, so come back down. What's the so there it is. Now we're at the base level again. Again, as you well know, we're making $4 each time. Boy, guys, I can't tell you how good it feels not having to look over my shoulder. And I'm getting a better angle. Probably should get the tripod out and make it a little bit easier on my arm. Plus I can do other things like have a drink, wave to people, or point. Okay, back-to-back wins. Nope, 2. That's all right. I don't mind winning first or second level. And the coldest is going to be right there. Oh, there it is. And again, the greens bet is just a hedge, just so you can, because you're going to lose 34, win 36. Well, it's basically going to be a push. You guys know that. All right, come on. First and second level, you win $3. Sorry, $4 on both. See if we can get right back into the driving seat. Yep, 20. Nice. Freaking love 20. Always have done. It's always done me proud. Not always, but the times I can remember. So we're up 36 bucks, guys. So there and there. There it is. Coldest and the current dozen is what we're betting here on the devious dozen. The bankrolls that you bring in these casinos have to be true bankrolls. Has to be money you can afford to gamble. If you're sweating over it, guys, it doesn't seem to work. Yes, you can occasionally get lucky, but most times it just doesn't go well. Plus, I don't think it's fun to play that way. I think in the back of your mind, you're just kind of, the anxiety of it all, kind of, three. Wow, I just keep missing that dozen. Look at that. There's no easy wins right now. I just win, lose, win, lose. But that's okay. And there you go. So that is correct, right? Yeah, that is the coldest dozen. 2, 20, and 3. So we're doing okay. If we win this one, we win another $4, which includes the loss from before. And if we lose this one, we go to $60 on the dozens, and we go to $7 on the greens. 19, and we just lost it, guys. So we got to go to 60 now. That's all right. And then we 1, 2, 3, and then so that's 120. So there you go, $7. Pays us 126 bucks if we're lucky enough. And so I think we lose $1 because that's 120 and that's 7, and you got to include the bet. So we actually lose $1 if the greens come. But I'm okay with that. I'll wait for our win on the middle and third dozen. How about 32? Sounds good. Nope, 21. We'll take it though. We don't mind that. All right, so now we're up 42 bucks, guys. We're getting there. Current, and let's have a look here. Coldest. This one does take a little bit of time. It is a grind. And let's be honest, my go-to strategy can sometimes be a grind as well. The one-hit wonder, you saw that one at its worst, where we got unlucky on the second one-hit wonder hit, and we had to build our bankroll back. But you saw how we were able to do it. So not conventional, but every time you visit the casino, it always seems to be there are always hurdles. There's never simple. 20. We like 20. Freaking love 20 actually. Okay. So we're at 46 now. Nice. All right. So where are we? Where's the coldest? That would be that one there. Let's try and win one more. But you know what I'm saying, guys? When you go there with a goal in mind to win 50, 100, or 150, it's never simple. There's always a hurdle somewhere. And if you don't have the bankroll, or if it's not the right bankroll, meaning that it's real money that you can afford, it just makes it more difficult. So make sure you come to these places ready and armed with 2 or 3 strategies. 32. Love it. Thank you. All right, with that, guys, I should be right where we need to be. 650 bucks. Yep. Let's cash it out. I'm up 150 bucks. And it took 21 minutes. And we had some obstacles in the way. So at least you got some of that. You can see some of that. All right, guys, we will catch you in a little bit. First get away. Come on, cash out. Don't know why it didn't cash out before, but that's okay. Okay, there it is. All right, guys. Thanks, guys. Catch you later. Bye.